What is up, YouTube? LazeeLlama here, and here we are back with some clicker heroes. First attempt going on to, let's quickly do this. This is our first run here on World 8. I just figured we'd take in for first one. I don't have a ton of time, so it kind of made sense to kind of do it this way. But two big things. First of all, we have 2 points, which is, I guess, kind of a big thing. Again, we can get to small clicks, but we don't want that yet until we can get one away from this. Also, they added things on the skill tree, as you're going to see here. I was going to not show this yet, but we ran into one. So right here you can see there's a big stone here, big clicks, more than small clicks. A stone that can activate when big clicks has more stacks than multi-clicks can click. So that's pretty cool. Stuff like that is awesome. It helps AFK the game. They did come out with a new update. One of the cool things is you can actually, so 2 more levels when we bind these guys. You can actually hit your escape key now and not exit out of full screen. So we can go in. Look at that. Beautiful. But if we come into the news here, we're going to be pretty crap in the background here. But these are the major changes. We are on 0.06 beta live. So basically, it's the major changes. We can kind of go through some of this, as you do kind of want to obviously bring you guys through that with me. We're not going to work too much going through this world fast at all or anything. I do want to focus a lot on this update, which I know this might not be for everyone. This might not be everyone's favorite video, but I think it's alright. Anyways, as you can see, what is this over here? What? Where's that coming from? I wonder what that is. But anyways, major changes. Added the ability to automatically rerun current worlds, attempt the next world, or attempt the highest world after completing a world. This feature is accessible in the Automator and is available after completing World 3. And I'll show you guys that here in a minute. Completing a world for the first time also completes the run of every previous world upon completion, which is going to cut down on farming. You want it to farm as much. But again, it does not. It's only the first time you do it. I just tested it and did a farm at 7 again, and it didn't work. So going on 8, we'll get to see if it actually gives us the XP. I'm assuming it gives it to you all at the end, but we'll check here in a minute if it's giving to us as we go. And then many new Automator stones, which we kind of saw there. Before we go through the balancing changes and read through that, let's pop back in here and I'll show you the Automator down at the bottom here. So again, we can rerun current world, so it makes farming easy, which is honestly what I'm going to leave it on. Attempt next world, or go to attempt highest world. So if you think you're going to be, going away, it's better to leave the game open if you can AFK it. I mean, you're not going to be able to fully AFK as far as where I'm at yet, but you might be able to as you get going. Can I stack these up while I'm in that menu? Probably not. But you guys did see that there's some Automator stones. I think a lot of them happen after these guys, maybe? Yeah, here's like one here. Automate to auto-attack storm. That's cool. So it's like bind to that. I thought there was another auto-attack storm, but so here's the big clicks more than 100. So a stone that can activate big clicks when it has more than 100 stacks. So that would just keep going. So you can really get things completely automated here, which is neat. It's really cool. Oh, we should probably turn that on that. We are having some problems. We can get this going. We're not going to be able to maintain it, obviously. And we don't really have most of the big clicks stacked up right now. We should probably just set that to our 10, and that'll catch it back up. But yeah, so you can see our percent of the world goes up here. It does not go up in these other worlds. So it's going to give me all this XP when I'm done. So when I'm done, I'm going to get 15,000 XP from here. We're going to get 20,000 XP, 17,000, 9,000. So it's going to be like a whole extra level, probably at the very least. Which I'm curious how that goes, and I will try to come back for the completion in this video of World 8. We're going to do a bit of skipping around. Honestly, I want most of this to focus on the end of the world rather than the beginning here. I'm just kind of showing off the beginning with you guys. We will obviously come back a bit later on, so that will be the idea. But it looks like we are going to get through this world probably pretty decent. It's not that bad of a world. Spiky monster growth can obviously hurt, but it shouldn't be too bad. I'm going to AFK probably quite a lot of this while I'm working on some stuff in the background. So did they change? I don't think they changed the way crit storm works yet. Let it get strong. Actually, yeah, they did. So now it's, yeah, clicking 5 times every 2.5 seconds. Yeah, so every minute it gets faster and faster. And I don't know if it spends more and more energy. It might. I'm actually curious of that now. Right now we're sustaining. We're going to let that chill and let this do its thing real quick while we check out the rest of this news. And kind of skim through the balance changes. We're going to go with this a little faster and whatnot. But dashing during multi-clicks now reduces the remaining multi-clicks by 20%. So basically, it's a nerf to multi-clicks, which is well needed. Critical power surge now increases crit chance by 1% every second without decreasing the crit chance by 100. Interesting. So that just makes that a lot better, because I think that was pretty bad. Killing Frenzy no longer loses haste every second. Now it's simply lasts 5 seconds. That's sweet. I think that's cool. I think that makes that perk much better. It was still a good perk, but I think it makes that perk much better. So we're gonna see this here. Right now it's 5. It does consume more and more. So eventually we won't be able to maintain that with our energy, but it makes the perk so much better. And again, I think everything about Click Torrent does that. But Click Storm and variants, yeah, here we go. Except Click Torrent, yeah, we just were talking about that. Reload's base effect increased to 40% from 10. We're at 60% because it was wow. They buffed that so much. That was already strong enough, I think. I don't think that needed a buff, in my opinion. I do not think that perk needed the buff. I think that was a great perk, but it makes it not necessary. You don't necessarily need what I'm doing. Do what I'm doing to make it super active. I think they're just making the game a little bit faster for people, but I think that was fine. It helps out the newer players a lot, though. Improved Reload now has a linear 20% increase instead of. Okay. All right, so they balanced it there. Okay. Quick Reload now reduces Reload's effect down to 80 instead of 90, so they nerfed that a bit. Again, I'm just trying to make sure we have things moving here in the background and are still progressing, obviously. This is getting better and better. It's now going to be 10 times, consuming 5. What does Click Torrent consume again? I know it's 30 clicks, and that's 10, right? At 10 energy. So this is going to be less effective, but be clicking more soon. They make it so you can't keep this up all the time. That's really what they're going for, it seems like. They're going to take that away from me able to keep that up 24/7, which is a little upsetting, actually. It lets me AFK a lot more. It's going to make me want to put it on an Automator, which it's going to do. If I reselect it, I'm sure it resets it. So, and we can test that here in a minute. But where are we at? We're almost done here with the notes. Reduce cooldowns of click and upgrades. Okay, all right. So just reducing things, again, buffing things, reduce experience requirements, all levels by 800. 800 experience. I guess that makes a difference over time. Decrease bonus. Can I click that? No. Bonus gold by half. So bonus gold's less, and then the enchantment now once every second, so you can't get as much mana. Regen, basically. That's what the 12.5 is using. Yeah, that's going to get way over what Click Torrent is. Making Click Torrent a little better, I think. Throw a couple multi-clicks in there. And our multi-clicks not going to be quite as good. That is for sure. But I've done a slight testing, and it does seem like a little bit of the lag is fixed as well. I'm not lagging nearly as much. I don't know if the memory leak problem's fixed. But I've been lagging a lot less. I haven't done an actual stream on it or really tested it out in that manner. But from what I have seen, it is running much better. But that's pretty much the patch notes, guys. I'm going to go through this playthrough pretty much off camera. We'll come back towards the end, though, and kind of wrap this up. And look at how this whole getting XP works. As long as I can pay attention enough and come back without it going on. Actually, I should probably turn this off just to do nothing just so we can see it all. But yeah, this is starting to... Okay, so we're going to test this out. So right now this is doing 15 times... Actually, so no, it starts to... Maybe it'll even out, but we're going to click this again. Yes, so you reset it. So if you want it to be like this, you can simply just throw in an Automator, and if every minute it does it, you can put it, on a minute timer. It does it every 40 seconds. You can't click it that fast. So you basically have to go 5 minutes, but we could put on a 40-second one, and every 5 minutes it would reactivate it, which kind of helps you balance out your energy a little bit more. There's definitely a lot more Automator stones. We can definitely AFK a lot more. I don't know exactly where they all are, and we will have to end up planning out what we're going to want. Obviously, when gilding comes, you get to keep them and stuff. So golden clicks, I make golden clicks. Like, a lot of that makes sense being right after. Upgrade newest item. Oh, that's cool. So the gem, and then you can put that to happen in like 4 seconds or something. But there's definitely a lot of Automator stones. We've definitely got to get out. We're like close to some of them. Like this we can get. I mean, there's some of them that we're literally one away from. I'm sure we've got some stuff up here. Yeah. Automates crit storm. We could actually grab. Do we not have that? Oh, we have a click storm. I don't know if that would work, but it might. Okay. But yeah, that's that, guys. That kind of explains that. That makes that make a lot more sense on how that works. And I am curious what that looks like. We don't have enough haste to get it up the way we would have Click Torrent run, so I couldn't really test that yet, but that could get pretty crazy. that could get pretty crazy, especially if they balance the cost to make it relatively close to Clicktorn. And I'm wondering if there's a cap to it. Probably not. It probably just keeps going and going. So the more you can keep your haste up, or the more your energy up, the longer you keep it going. So I guess that leaves more room for haste build. Haste build OP. But yeah. We'll catch you guys in a bit. Alright, so here we are coming up to the end of World 8. It's been a pretty solid world, to be honest. We got some four levels, so we can buy a couple perks. I did actually set up an Automator, so basically, anytime a monster has over 50% health, it uses huge clicks. Anytime it's less than 50, it starts stacking up my big clicks. But when I have this running, big clicks don't really stack. They just kind of get used. We don't have enough haste on the build yet. I don't want to buy that yet. I'm kind of keeping this slow for a second. Actually, we can buy it. That'll help out a little bit, and honestly, we can buy this too. But the idea is going to be right now to go grab our small clicks. So we're going to come in here, and we've got small clicks there. So now this is small clicks. The icon doesn't change, but it is small clicks. You'll see it'll stack up a lot faster. It'll stack twice as fast when we click it. And when we grab this, it's going to stack even faster than that. And you're going to see, you can see how fast I can actually stack it now. Like how much it goes up, but they're doing less damage. They're doing less damage. So basically, I think, yeah, this will still stack big clicks. Again, I don't know why they didn't fix that. I feel like that wouldn't be that hard for them to do. But to fix that up would be cool. That also, again, does set us where we need to be. Obviously, there's a ton of haste upgrades I need to grab. Was there any that I was super close to? I think going out to that made sense, didn't it? Wasn't that a plan? Or do we not want to do that? I kind of want to go out to that too, but we might not actually need it. We definitely need more haste. I think we were one off of a couple of haste points. So there's one there. That's a little out of the way, but again, we want something that we're working towards as well. I think going out to it pointlessly is probably not the best bet. I'd still like to go out to this. Sorry, not that. This, get our golden clicks going would be really awesome. But I don't know if we really need it. So what's this one? Oh yeah, that's that thing, and we didn't have one over here. It's only a couple points away. Again, we were talking about that, but then we'd almost want to go to Clicktorn and get Clicktorn, but we don't necessarily need that. I think haste is important, and obviously I think we want it. But I think for now, realistically, we just go out to this. We'll probably have a hard time keeping golden clicks and Clickstorm up while they go, but I think that's the best bet. We kind of have everything we really, really need. Just seeing if there's anything odd out here. They do have big clicks. This is less. So yeah, you can really stack that up pretty decent. Obviously, having things run a little bit more. Again, this won't stack until they're lower than 50% HP, so it'll stack out. But we should get a pretty decent bit going. We can keep our mana up again until this starts to consume a ton. Or keep our energy up until that starts to consume a ton. But I think we shoot down, we grab golden clicks, and then we'll clean up and grab some treasure chest stuff. And we might be in an alright spot. We're almost level 100 too, which is kind of insane actually. Let's grab this, Automator speed, sure, and then automate reload, which we could do. Basically, could have reload run when energy's low or something. We could always get something like that to set up. We might already even have it, but let's go at that. We actually probably, yeah, let's go for 100 with that, because that's going to do a little bit more. And then we'll grab the haste there. And I think we're gonna hold out and beat this without too much of a problem. I'm gonna run some multi clicks. But I'm gonna start using the Automator a lot more, especially now we're getting more stones. I'm gonna have to really look at these stones and figure out what we want. Obviously, that's gonna have to be something major we're gonna have to do. These, I don't like the way this works now. It doesn't actually show what you're getting rid of very easily. You have to actually really pay attention. So the one on our right is what we have, obviously it's what it's equipped in, and then what's on the left is what we'll be getting. I don't like that. I liked it the old way. I get when I was new, it was kind of hard to understand, and this makes a little bit more sense to brand new people, but I love how it came up in red and showed you what was wrong, or like what it was getting rid of. It honestly makes it a lot more difficult seeing it, but that's just my opinion. I don't know how you guys feel on that one. Let's just pick that, whatever. We should be alright. We're going to end up losing the Clickstorm, but we have our reload up, so when that gets low. I almost want to try to keep it running for the fight, but it's going to start consuming a lot of energy. It is going to consume a lot very shortly. We just wait a little bit longer and we get this, which is much more efficient money-wise. Or we could even hold out for that, which is not worth it. Never mind. Yeah, energy. Whoops. Energize, no. Let that run low. I guess we'll reload and try to keep it up, but I think we're going to lose it. Alright, we got that stack, so we'll have our first initial hit. We're obviously wasting energy as we come down. But even if we lose our crit storm, I think we'll be alright. I'm actually going to turn off the Automator for the fight. And then again, we're looking to get a lot of XP. So remember, World 7, we've done technically 6 times. We should be getting a ton of XP when we're done with this. We should get a ton. I don't really want to run that. I think we're just going to keep running this. We're actually almost out of big clicks, or small clicks, I guess. Again, I keep saying big clicks because that's what everything's going to run out here in a minute. Actually, I kind of want to try something. Although, we're not going to get the really stacked, right? Never mind. It's not going to work like I want. It's not going to do what I want it to do. What I wanted to do is try to use our mana crit stacked with small clicks and huge clicks, but it's not. We're not gonna be able to make it happen with discharge. Discharge will waste it. We'll never be able to do that unless we had, and it'd still be hard to time to make it worth it. We'd have to have this. Without discharge, you can do it. We are running low here. We've got it though. Energy's hanging on. I'm just gonna let it continue normal clicking, I guess. We are, keeping it up here with this running the way it is. In 10 seconds, we will not be, but we're rolled in for now. We could have bought a couple levels, or a level of that, maybe. Yeah, we got 1% out of that. But rolled it coming in again. It did not take very long. Was not a bad time, I don't think, whatsoever. Yeah, so probably under an hour. It's pretty good. Yes, we're level 100. We got a ton of XP. So it should say, yeah, 7 attempts now. Yep, there's 7 completions. So again, if you get enough XP of your previous ones, it's kind of getting to the point where it's like, now I don't have to farm 8 as much. I still obviously should farm it a little bit and get it down. But you don't have to farm it as much because then you beat 9 and because I beat 8, it gave me a lot more XP basically. So I'm already higher than I should have been, which is awesome. I love how that's working. Not a bad 9. Not bad. It's not great, but it's not bad. Obviously, we'll do a bunch of farming and we'll probably even farm a bit into 9 before we do 9. But yeah, anyways, guys, that is going to be the end of this video. I hope you guys did enjoy. If so, please take a second, smack the like button. I really do appreciate it, guys. And as always, I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.